Hey y'all, today is Tuesday, August 24th, and we are working on lesson 1.2. Let's start with solve and discuss it on page 15. Calvin wants to customize his surfboard so that it is wider than the 82 model, but narrower than the 92 model. What measurement could be the width of his surfboard? Explain. It does tell us to be precise between which two numbers is the custom width located. So again, we want it to be wider than this model here, which is 22.5 inches wide. But we want it to be narrower or skinnier than this model here, which is 23.1/4 inches wide. So I think it would be best if we start with a number line. So I've got a number line right here. And I made mine a little large. It goes from 22 to 26. Yours doesn't need to go that far. So let's make a number line. And I'm going to go ahead and plot 22.1/2 inches on here. So let's see. 22.1/2 is halfway between 22 and 23. So it would be right there. So that is 22.1/2. Okay. And we also need to plot 23.1/4. So if I look at how this is marked, notice I've got 1/4, 2/4, 3/4, and 4/4 makes a whole. So I'm going to plot at 1/4, which is that first little hash mark right there. So 23.1/4. Okay, so his surfboard could be anywhere between these two numbers here. Okay, so here's what I'm going to say. The width of his surfboard could be 23 inches. That's very possible. 23 inches is right here. So it is very clearly within that range. Now I want to ask you a question. And that question is, could the width of his surfboard be 22 and 3/4 inches wide? Would that quantity work? Well, let's look. 22 and 3/4. Where is that on our number line? So like we pointed out already, I've got 4 hash marks. So that's 22 and 1/4. 22 and 2/4 is right there, which makes it 22.5. 22 and 3/4 is right there. 22 and 4/4 is another whole, so that makes 23. So 22 and 3/4 is right there. So that's 22 and 3/4. So is that within our range? Does that work? Is that wider than the 82 model and narrower or skinnier than the 92 model? Yes, that works. So his surfboard could even be 22 and 3/4 inches wide. So there is no one and only one answer here. There are several different possibilities that you could have answered with. Okay, now let's talk about Lindy down here. Lindy's surfboard is 23.1/3 inches wide. Between which two surfboard models is her custom surfboard's width? How do you know? Well, let's look at the 92 model, 23.1/4 inches wide. So I'm going to compare 1/4 and 1/3. So 1/4 is what compared to 1/3? Okay, well, in order to really compare these, I need my denominators to be the same. And right now my denominators are different. So how can I make them the same? Well, I know that 4 times 3 makes 12, so let's make our denominator 12. So in order to do that, I'm going to multiply times 3 over here on the top and bottom, and times 4 over here on the top and bottom. So I'm going to end up with 3/12 is something compared to 4/12. Well, which one of those is bigger? Well, we know that 4/12 is bigger than 3/12. So I know that 1/3 is bigger than 1/4. Okay? So here's what we know. We know that 23 1/3 is greater than 23 1/4 and less than 24. So her surfboard is between the 92 and 102 models. Okay, that's the end of page 15. Page 16 is next.